Hi, welcome back. I'm Esther. This is
Joshua.
and welcome to our channel where we talk about stroke, stroke recovery, caregiving, and life after stroke. We had planned a different video for this week, but this just happened and we just wanted to share with you. We had a little bit of a minor medical emergency or medical mishap that just happened about 45 minutes ago. So we thought, let's just document this and hopefully one day we'll look back and laugh. So it's this whole week in Vancouver, it's February. It snowed and it was really, really cold. So for about a week, Joshua was not able to go out and run or walk like he used to because the pavements are still very, very icy. But because it's been about a week, I suggested, why don't we go to the community center down there and he can walk or run on the treadmill. So we left the car at home, walked over to the community center about 10, 15 minutes.
10
Yeah,
minutes,
about
yeah.
10, 15 minutes away. And he went up and started running on the treadmill. And I was outside filming our video for this week, and then I ran out of battery. So I went inside. I was in the lobby and charging my phone and just writing in my journal. And then all of a sudden, I see this guy come down to the lobby and he waves at me, but he doesn't come over to me. He just sits down at a, the couch that's actually on the other side of the lobby. And I'm like, what? Why is he going so far away? And I thought he was just resting from his workout, but it turned out he was not doing well. So,
Can I tell
you
you
want
what happened?
tell us, please
Yeah.
tell us what happened.
My, my, my running was good. 40 minutes. So I, uh, yeah, I, four, 3.5 miles, and then I was to my I was cool, and then yeah, sit down a little bit. Yeah, my 신나게 참 좋았다. 그러고 가고 한 1분 later, let's go down, and then I took that I feel weird, right? So I took this jacket and come down. I feel a little bit weird, and yeah.
So your run was good. You ran about 40 minutes and you felt good running?
Yeah.
You felt good. You
Yeah.
didn't feel weird.
Yeah.
But when you finished the run and you came down the stairs, you started feeling really weird.
35 minutes I cooled down
You
myself.
cooled down.
Yes.
Okay, good, good.
And then down a little bit. Oh, I'm weird. Yeah, I didn't go Esther. Instead of me going, I felt you coming here. So at that time, sit down, and then I feel weird.
You felt weird. So I went over to him. I packed my bag and I went over to him thinking that he was totally fine. And I was like, oh, how was your run? And I noticed that he wasn't responding to me. And he just sat there trying to catch his breath. And one thing I noticed is the color was all gone from his face. Like it was like white. And he seemed he looked like he was gonna throw up. He was very, very nauseous. But I didn't have anything with me and there was no trash bin nearby that I can get. So I left him and I went to the front desk and I asked, do you have a bag, a plastic bag? My husband is feeling really nauseous over there and he can't get up. So do you have a bag? And she was looking for something and she said, no, I don't have a bag, but the washroom is right over there. And I said, he can't even get up and go to the washroom. And I asked if they had paper towels in the washroom or if it was a hand dryer. She said, yes, they have paper towels. So I went and I grabbed a whole bunch of paper towels from him for him. And good thing is, as soon as I went and I brought the paper towels, he did vomit at that time, but it was all contained in the paper towels. And then I wasn't sure, because we had walked there, I wasn't sure if he would be able to walk home. Again, it's only 10, 15 minutes. And I thought maybe we can just rest here and walk home later. But he was trying to communicate to me that he can't walk and that I need to go get the car. So I called my son. He was at work, but I wasn't sure what time he was going to finish. And I thought maybe if he's at home, he could just, come and pick us up. So I called him. It went straight to voicemail. My youngest daughter is at work, but I knew that my oldest daughter was at home studying. So I called her and I said, hey, this is the situation. Dad just finished his run. He is not well. Looks like he's going to pass out or I don't know what. And so we're like, okay, what should we do? And she said, I'll call you an Uber. And I said to him, okay, let's take an Uber. And he said, no, no Uber. I think he just wanted our car. So I said to my daughter, okay, you run here to the community center and I'm going to run home because the car was at home, but I had the car keys. And I said, you run here and sit with Dad and I will run home and get the car. And I didn't want him to be alone. But he wanted me to just hurry up and leave. So I went and I asked the girl who was working at the front desk, do you have a cup? Can I have a cup? And she was able to find a cup for me just in case if he needed to vomit some more. And I left him there and I ran all the way home. And I'm not a runner and I was just dying. I have my bag and I'm running home. And the funny thing is, as I was running, I saw Jennifer running this way. She's waving. So I ran home. I got to the car and I went back to the community center to pick him up. By that time, Jennifer was already there, of course, and the staff worker at the community center was filling out an accident report.
Yeah, 911, call 911. But at that time I said don't call because if I'm laying down and almost die, and I would say call 911. But after that, after vomiting, I feel better and better. Before the maybe 2-3 minutes later, they got more better. So okay, then do not call 911. Instead, I gave my wife phone number.
Oh, good. So she asked you, should I call 911? And you said, no, don't call 911 because you felt better after vomiting.
Yeah.
Okay, good. And then shortly after, Jennifer came and she was able to answer the questions. But you told her your name? You could tell her your name?
Yeah, Joshua Hong.
You were able to say your name?
Name, Esther. Yeah, I told Esther. She came later. Bethany came. They asked her, Esther or not. No, she is my daughter.
Okay.
She is Jennifer Hong.
Good. So you were able to say your name and my name and all that. So in his cell phone, we have my phone number and our kids' phone numbers as the emergency contact. So that's all set up in his phone. But just as an extra precaution, I made this for him. So right after he came home from the hospital, I made this over a year ago, just these emergency cards, and I laminated it and I put a ring on it. And I said to him, can you carry it around with you? Put it with your keys or carry it in your wallet. And he's like, no, I don't need it. But what it is, it says our emergency contact are my name, my phone number, the kids' names, and the phone number, and also the medications that he is taking, because that's actually one of the questions. As the lady was filling out the accident report, she wanted to know what sort of medications he was taking. So it's hard to think of it on the spot. So I have his medications here, and then I have this little, and then also here, I wrote down Tylenol, yes, Advil, no. So he can't take Advil, but he can take Tylenol. And it's hard to remember sometimes. And I think the reason is because Advil has a little bit of blood thinner in it, and he's already taking blood thinners. So I think they just don't want you to take too much of blood thinners. And then I have this little medical alert over here, and I'm going to read what it says. It says, I have aphasia due to a stroke. I have trouble speaking and collecting my thoughts. I need extra time to respond to questions.
I talked to Aphasia. The ladies do not understand.
Yeah, so I think Joshua told me that he told the lady, I have aphasia. Do you know aphasia? And she said no. So again, this is another situation that we're running into where aphasia is just so, people don't know what aphasia is. And so I think she probably just assumed that he can't speak English, right? But no, it's a communication disorder. But all that to say, I think you need to carry this around with you.
Okay,
maybe you'll think about it. But anyways, that's what happened today. Yeah, so we just wanted to share and document this video. And again, we'll look back on it one day and have a good laugh. But he's doing so much better. By the time I arrived in the car and I was running, I was sweating, and I ran in, and he just gives me a big smile. He starts waving. So I knew, okay, we're going to be fine. We don't need to go to the hospital. But I guess this is just a moment in the life of a stroke survivor, right? Yeah. Things like this happen. Hopefully it doesn't happen too often, but it's good to be prepared, and it's good to always be close by, I guess. And a good thing that Jennifer was home and she was able to come and help at the time. I'm glad you're okay. All right. Yeah. You carry this with you?
No.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.